So a deal in particular that was pretty challenging the other day was a young lady who had a trade-in that she owned free and clear. She bought it off the street. It was actually a 2017 Rogue One, which was the Star Wars, like the special edition car. What the girl didn't know is that the previous owner had totaled the vehicle out. So there was a salvage title, and that severely takes down the value of what the car is worth. Long story short, she had very light credit. She had a good credit score, but a light contents. So we got on the phone with Nissan. She had a good amount of equity from her trade-in as a down payment. And believe it or not, the first person turned her down, even with over a 700 score. So I called, I spoke to the gentleman, and he really wasn't interested in helping me out. I hung up with him, and I picked up the phone, and I called back. And I got somebody else different. Long story short, she couldn't help me either. So at Lynn's, what we're not going to do is settle. So we moved around some things and made the deal look a little bit more attractive to the bank. Called up, got a supervisor. And long story short, we wound up putting the deal together. We didn't have to sacrifice the car because that was the biggest problem they were giving us. The car was $31,000, and she had never had an auto loan before. Even with her equity being about $5,000 or $6,000, they didn't want to give her that much of a loan. So we moved it around. We got a little bit more for her car, called up, and wound up putting the deal together, and she was ecstatic. She was on the verge of tears because she didn't think it was going to happen. So, if you're going to come here and buy a car, we're going to give you 150% effort. We're not going to call once or twice. We're going to call 3-4 times until they tell us to stop calling to get you an approval. That's what we're going to do.